What's up, noob crew? Thanks for clicking. Welcome to another video. Now, in this video, we have a project car, project alert. I've wanted one of these cars since I started the hobby. I think everyone wants one of these cars, really, don't they? But unfortunately, for me anyway, I can't afford the asking price. No clues yet. I can't afford the asking price, so I've been trying to think how to get myself one. I thought about making one out of parts and spreading it over a long period of time. So yes, that would cost more money, but ultimately would break down the actual cost of the car. But I saw this on eBay, and I couldn't refuse it. So far, I know the things I know. I paid £400 for it. It's worth a lot more than that potentially. But what's wrong with it? Because obviously, being a project car and being this cheap, when you see what it is, there's things wrong with it. So things I know. I know we need a tyre. I know we need a body shell, and I know the electrics don't work, but I don't know why. If the electrics are a simple fix, could be the bargain of the century. If the electrics aren't a simple fix, I still shouldn't be out of pocket. But anyway, let's get it out and have a look. I'm not going to sit and make you watch because it's covered in a bin bag. It will take me ages to get the bin bag off it, so I'll do that and we'll get it back on. Okay, here we are. So, yes, it's an Xmaxx. Well, it's most of an Xmaxx. It's the only way I was ever going to get one, guys, to buy a second-hand one and then to try and make it work. So I've literally took the wrapper off it. What have I touched so far? As described, we have a tyre that's blown out. I think that's fairly standard on an Xmaxx. It's an 8S, so it's, I don't know, 5 years old? I don't know. What, I'm not too up on Xmaxes, but it's not a 6S, so it's got to be newer than that. Problems, steering doesn't straighten. Steering servo's seized. And obviously it's got Traxxas connectors. I don't use Traxxas connectors. I've got no Traxxas batteries, so we're going to have to change those to see if any of the electrics spring into life. And it doesn't roll. It's stuck. Could be a bearing, could be a motor, could be anything, couldn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'll keep bringing you in and out when we get to certain stages as I find stuff, but I'm going to take this top deck off here so I can get to the electrics, so make sure nothing's broken. Going to change those connectors, plug a couple of batteries in, and just see if there's any life in it at all. So I'll get you back on in a minute. Okay guys, yeah, may have got a bit carried away. Right, so I did solder two of my own connectors onto the ESC, but I never even turned it on because, as you can see, the ESC is burnt out. So the ESC is the problem with the electrics, well, one of them. So that's a bad thing. The steering servo is seized. I've not took it apart to see if I can fix it. I don't know whether it's worth it. It looks like it's a bit broke, and they're plastic. Should I just put an uprated metal one in here while I'm in here? What do you reckon, guys? You give me. I'm new to Xmaxes. Anyone out there who's got Xmaxes, what servos do you put in them? And should I just do it now? Let's just do it and get it done. I don't know. You let me know what you would suggest. Obviously, we need a wheel and tar, and we need a. This is a bearing for the back of the centre diff. That one there, and that is seized solid, which is why it wouldn't move. So I don't think it's too bad, guys. One bearing, one speed controller. I have actually got a maxx 6 speed controller, which is what a lot of people put in these. I know you wouldn't have one if you bought one yourself, but I do have one, so that negates that. Steering servo, one wheel, and a body, obviously. So yeah, it's going to cost a bit of money, but I still reckon we're going to be well in. Motor's good. Motor's all good. I don't know what size pinions everyone run on these. This looks like it's a 18. Is that right? 18? Anyone give me some hints? Sorry, guys. Proper noob when it comes to Xmaxes. So yeah, any help is greatly received. But everything else is okay. All the bearings are okay. It's got the. I don't think they're RPM. I don't really know what age this Xmaxx is. If anyone knows how to tell, please stick me a little comment in there below and I'll have a look. But it looks like it's got they're not RPM, but it looks like it's got the bigger hubs on with the bigger bearings in the back, from what I can work out. So whether that's been upgraded or whether it's, I don't know, when did they come out? Anyone know? Okay guys, well, it looks a bit of a mess at the moment, and it is in lots of pieces, and yeah, it needs a bit of work, but I don't think it's too bad, and I'm excited because I've got an Xmaxx. Is it the best RC car you can buy? I don't know, it's certainly one of the most expensive, but I've got one. It's a cheap one. We're going to fix it. It's still going to be cheap. We're going to bash it. We're going to see how good it is, and we're going to see if it's the best RC car in the world from a noob's point of view. Anyway guys, that's it for this one. Obviously I can't take it out and do any running with it, so that's just where we're going to have to end. If you're interested in seeing how we get on with this, I'm going to completely strip the rest of it down. The shocks feel like they might not have a lot of oil, and I'm going to do that, clean it all up so that it looks as new as I can get it, and get all the bits back on. If they're really expensive and I have to buy them over a period of months, then I might get you back on, you know, as a bit of an update. Oh look, we've got a new bearing, something, I don't know how much stuff costs. But for now, that's it. So if you're interested in watching the rest of this build and seeing how it goes and seeing how I handle with an Xmaxx, please give me a like, and if you want to hit the subscribe. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. My name's Ben, this is Noob RC. I'll see you in the next one.